Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. What is going on? It's me. It's me. It's me. Yes, it's me. Yes, it's me. Goodness gracious. But I appreciate the security. Eesh. Good morning. Good morning. I was hitting a double security efforts this morning. How you doing? I've been going a couple of days. What's up? What's up? What's up? Good morning. I'm excited. We over here on YT2, but it's telling me that I can't log in. So I don't know what's going on. Uh so I apologize for just disappearing because we definitely was having a moment and we would have been finished with this book. But I had a moment and I had to deal with it. I did it and I'm here. I'm back. And the good thing is that I learned some shit. I learned some shit about myself. I learned some stuff that I just realized that I just gotta let go. Thank you, boo. I just gotta let go, and that's it. That's all. So that I can move forward. I feel like God is telling me that if I don't let this go, that I'm just going to continue to keep repeating the same cycle over and over and over and over and over. And then they said something to me recently and it's been sticking with me. And I can't see myself doing the same shit at 60. What? No, it's time. It's time to cut this off. So, with that being said, I'm glad that you were here with me. I'm here. I'm excited. We got an hour packed with some good shit and we're gonna get started. So let's read our message for this morning. It's February 17th. I hope y'all enjoyed y'all weekend. Your weekend and what you had going on. Let me just say that wherever you're at today, right? Take an evaluation of how you feel. Make sure that when you come out of that, you notice it, whether it's sad, it's happiness. Recognize how you feel right in this moment and think about how you want to feel when you accomplish your goals or when you achieve what it is that you want to achieve, your why and why you're here and showing up for yourself every day. Imagine how it's going to feel when you reach that point and stick with that. That was my meditation this morning. And I ain't gonna lie, every time I went in there, I was like, oh, like to know that everything is good, to know my bills is paid, to know I can travel when I want, like to have those feelings. What I went there and it was so crazy that I went there so fast. I was like, oh shit, I could stay here all day. I feel like I've lost that a bit. I had just kind of resorted back in my old behavior. You know what I'm saying? And this is the thing. When you're trying to change or trying to better yourself and get out of that. Good morning. Good morning, Natalie. When you're trying to change and get out of that old self, it's so easy to slip back into that old self. And that's what I be realizing, that I be just slipping back. Oh, and that shit gets on my nerves. So that old me is gone. The new me shows up the way she wants to show up. She shows up like this, not just with, there's the other me that shows up with the hat and the little tomboy swag, because that's a part of me too. I like to jump off swings. I like to jump in the puddle. I like to, you know what I'm saying? And I could be girly, girly, or I could be tomboy. Like, so that's what it is. So, but I'm showing up the way I feel like I want to show up. And if I'm going to a TED talk or I'm going, like, I got to start showing up in the way that I want to show up. not nobody else. So I just say, I don't know why I felt that. I'm just showing up. All right. Good morning. Thank you for the heart me. All right. So today's February 17th. It is says the message is, I will know love when I realize love equally given and equally received is love equally shared. It says love can only exist between equals. If one person is trying to get something from the other, if one person believes they have something that the other one lacks, if one person believes that the other person makes them something that they are not, the union is not grounded in love. It is an invitation to disaster. When a relationship is not between equals, it quickly disintegrates into the I you scenario. I give, you take, I need, you give, I know, you accept. Under these conditions, one partner is bound to feel more powerful than the other. When a relationship is not between equals, is it quickly disintegrates into a bargain hunter's delight. I have this. What will you give me for it? I did this. What will you do in return? I need this. What must I do to get it from you? I want this. What can you do to help me get it? You will know you are in a loving relationship with an equal when you are willing to see a person exactly as they are and hold no grievances against them. Okay? You will be willing to accept that there are differences and not be afraid to allow the differences to exist. You will be open to making choices and decisions for yourself and allowing your partner to do the same. You will be able to ask for and receive support and constructive criticism, because y'all know sometimes we can't take constructive criticism, right? More important, you will know that you are loving and equal when you know within your heart of hearts that everything you have and can do, your partner already has and can do for him or herself. If you are not loving and equal, chances are you have some issues with control. Until today, you may have believed it was your responsibility to give your partner what they do not have, or to be for your partner what you believe they are not. Just for today, be devoted to seeing your partner and your friends as peers, as equals. Be available to assist and support them, but be aware of the ways in which you try to do things for them. Today, I am devoted to seeing myself and those whom I love as equal. That was good. I definitely needed to read that this morning. I feel like those messages have been on point for me lately, because your girl she be emotional, and I don't know if it's that health stuff. Sometimes you be like, oh, you emotional because of this, but I'm not blaming on anybody, because I know that I can heal myself and I'm gonna fix it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna fix it. Good morning, team. I didn't miss y'all this morning. I'm coming back. I've been on a little hiatus. I think we need that, like that social media break sometimes, just to come back and recharge. Just because, we be doing a lot of stuff. So we're reading chapter 18. I'm trying to get our affirmation for today, but we're reading chapter 18. It says, slice and dice the task. All right. This is a short chapter, so we're going to knock this out, because we got things to do. We got to go out here and execute, get this stuff done. You know what I'm saying? So slice and dice the task. It says the beginning of a habit is like an invisible thread, but every time we repeat the act, we strengthen the strand, and to it another filament. I'm sorry. The beginning of a habit is like an invisible thread, but every time we repeat the act, we strengthen the strand and add to it another filament until it becomes a great capable and binds us irrevocably in thought and act. Orison Swett Marden. That's a quote from him. Okay. It says a major reason for procrastinating on big important tasks is that they appear so large and formidable when you first approach them. Oh my God, because this YouTube, ooh, it's got me like, ah. One technique that you can use to cut a big task down to size is the salami slice method of getting work done. With this method, you lay out the task in detail, writing down every step in order. I've been trying to do that the last couple of days because there's some big projects that I need to get done. And I know that if I order them, boom, 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 I could just knock them out real fast, right? It says, and then resolve to do just one slice of the job for the time being, like eating a roll of salami one slice at a time, or like eating an elephant one bite at a time. Thank you for liking the live, y'all. Psychologically, you will find it easier to do a single small piece of large project than to start on a whole job. Thank you for the heart, babe. Once you have started and completed a single part of the job, you will feel like doing just one more slice. Soon, you will find yourself working through the job one part at a time, and before you know it, the job will be completed. Develop a compulsion to closure. Oh my goodness. I think this bothers me when people, I know a project could take 4 to 6 weeks, right? And to be honest, it could take a day if I have everything I need, right? Hey, yes. Hey. And I always be like, I get anxiety when I feel like a project isn't closing or it's taking too long. And then I'm feeling like I get all of these thoughts in my head. It's like, what the heck? All right, so develop a compulsion to closure. An important point to remember is that thank you for the love and hitting that goal. I appreciate you. It says an important point to remember is that you have deep within you an urge to completion, or what is often referred to as a compulsion to closure. This means that you actually feel happier and more powerful when you start and complete a task of any kind. Because I know them dishes be done and I be like, yes. You satisfy a deep subconscious need to bring finality to a job or project. This sense of completion or closure motivates you to start the next task or project and then to persist toward final completion. This action of completion triggers the release of endorphins in your brain mentioned earlier. And the bigger the task you start and complete, the better and more elated you feel. The bigger the frog you eat, the greater the surge of personal power and energy you experience. When you start and finish a small piece of a task, it didn't say the whole task, it just said a small piece, right? You feel motivated to start and finish another part, then another, and so on. So each small step forward energizes you. You soon develop an inner drive that motivates you to carry through to completion. Listen, that's what I've been feeling like all this weekend, figuring out how to get the sound right on my channel. And then I keep having these issues with why is it an error? Why I gotta figure it out and I'm not gonna give up until I do, right? It says Swiss cheese task. Another technique you can use is called the Swiss cheese method. Yeah, I was having a little thing here. The Swiss cheese method of working, right? Use this technique to get yourself into gear by resolving to punch a hole in the task like a hole in a block of Swiss cheese. You Swiss cheese a task when you resolve to work for a specific time period on it. This may be a little as 5 or 10 minutes, after which you will stop and do something else. You will just take one bite of your frog and then rest or do something else. So this is what I realized for me, right? I have to do my live. I have to start getting out of my house, right? Even if it's just for an hour and socialize, get some work done, have a meeting. I gotta get this. I cannot stay in this house all day, every single day, like a prisoner, like just working, working, working. I can't do that. I have to figure out a new action to really what I want to say, inject some motivation and inject some inspiration into what I got to do, because this year is going to be one of the most powerful life changing. Like it's going, I just know it. Like, oh, I just know it. All right. So the power of this method is similar to that of the salami slice method. And is once you start working, you develop a sense of forward momentum and a feeling of accomplishment. You become energized and enthusiastic. You feel yourself internally motivated and propelled to keep going until the task is complete. You should try the salami slice or the Swiss cheese method on any task that seems overwhelming when you approach it for the first time. You will be amazed at how helpful each technique is in overcoming procrastination. I have several friends who have become best-selling authors by simply resolving to write one page or even one paragraph per day until the book was completed. And you can do the same. What? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. What? 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 One goal, y'all. So it's so crazy. Yesterday I was so I just want we were talking about this book on Miss Chastity's live this morning, and she was like, I wonder why Brian Tracy liked frogs so much, right? And I was trying to update the live, but the phone is it's going real slow. So sorry about that. I hope y'all can see me and it's not acting weird. Yes, it's acting weird over here on TT Streets. TT Streets. I don't know what happened. But and I'll probably repeat this for them over there, but I don't know what happened. Um but the reason why he likes frog so much is because of Mark Twain. And there's a quote that Mark Twain um, basically talks about eating the frog. Here we go. Sorry, y'all. Here we go. What is that? So something is happening over on I don't know if y'all know, but something has happened over on Sour Patch and the Nutter Butter. It's like they either got hacked or something, but I'm going to do a live about it a little later because I'm like, what is going on? And it's weird. So like sometimes it just be a way for people to let's see, is it review? Come back, y'all. I don't know what the heck. I don't know what the heck happened. Are y'all there with me now? Are y'all there with me now? I'm sorry about that. But I was saying that we were figuring out, I was doing some research earlier. Yes, we're back. Cause that was like, what the heck? So if y'all been wondering why Brian Tracy loves frogs so much, it's because of a Mark Twain quote. And I want to read you the quote real quick. Because I was inquiring about it earlier and I was like, why do he like these frogs? We actually was talking about it on Chastity's live and she was like, why do he? And I was like, let me do a little research. So it says he got the idea about eat that frog from a quote often attributed to Mark Twain. And the quote is, eat a live frog first thing in the morning and nothing worse will happen to you the rest of the day. It says, however, there's no evidence that Mark Twain actually said this. The concept was likely inspired by Nicholas Chamfort, an 18th century French writer who wrote something similar about swallowing a toad every morning to avoid anything worse happening throughout the day. Tracy took this idea and turned it into a time management and productivity strategy, urging people to tackle the hardest, most important task first day. So he basically stole somebody else's idea and turned it into his own shit. He like, look, this is what you said. Because I mean, when you think about it, through this whole book, right? He's just saying the same shit over and over and over again. Like, like literally, it's literally just saying it the same thing over, just in a different way, right? So here's eat that frog. Put the salami slice, number one, put the salami slice or Swiss cheese. And if you're not a pork eater, you can say turkey or If you're not a meat eater, you could say tomato. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying, right? It says, put the salami slicer Swiss cheese technique into action immediately to get started on a large, complex, multitask job that you've been putting off. Number two, become action oriented. A common quality of high performers is that when they hear a good idea, they take action on it immediately. Don't delay. Try it today. So I don't know if y'all know, but this is what is about to happen. I'm about to do me a photo shoot in my house myself. I have decided that I was going to hire somebody and do all of it. Like, I was going to do all this whole big shebang, right? I'm not even going to do that no more. I'm about to rebrand myself, everything. My graphics, my everything. I'm always talking about, oh, I could do it for other people, but I'm doing it for myself. So as of today will be day one. I'll be doing content. I'm gonna show y'all when I'm doing my photo shoot. I'm gonna show y'all when I'm doing my new designs for my flyers. I'm showing y'all everything from start to finish, because if I'm saying I could do it for everybody and then my shit's not right, or it's half-ass, like I'm not doing half-ass no more. Not this year. Shawty, good morning. Hey Thrive, good morning. So I just want y'all to know, and I'm saying it here right now. Y'all are proof in the pudding. Stay tuned. Stay tuned, because I'm about to show some stuff. All right. Number 19. This chapter 19. Let's read this. It's really, really short, and then we out of here. This is even shorter than that chapter. Okay. It says, create large chunks of time. Nothing can add more power to your life than concentrating all of your energies on a limited set of targets. Nido Quibin says, limited set of targets. All your energies are on a limited set of targets. Most of the really important work you do requires large chunks of unbroken time to complete. Your ability to carve out and use these blocks of high value, productive time. Sorry, y'all. Your ability to carve out and use these blocks of high value, high productive time is central to your ability to make a significant contribution to your work and to your life. Successful salespeople set aside a specific time period each day to phone prospects. Rather than procrastinating or delaying on a task they don't particularly like, they resolve that they will phone for 1 solid hour between 10 and 11 a.m., for example. And they discipline themselves to follow through on their resolution. So it was funny. I was listening, not funny, but I was listening to a couple people who are into sales, and they said that's the thing. The first thing they do in the morning is make those phone calls. They get on it straight. Oh, my boobs is so sorry, y'all. All that cleavage. I like cleavage, so I ain't gonna lie. I'll be looking at it. Sorry, y'all. I got distracted for a second. I'm sorry. But yeah, they're always they're making those phone calls. You know what I mean? I even feel like for myself, I want to start reaching out as I do this rebrand. I want to start reaching out to other companies. Like, if I go on do some research of local companies and see their website and see what their branding looks like, and start, reaching out to say, hey, let me help you. Let's do this. You know what I mean? Says many business executives set aside a specific time each day to call customers directly to get feedback, to return phone calls, or to answer correspondence. Some people allocate specific 30 to 60-minute time periods each day for exercise. Many people read great books 15 minutes each night before retiring. In this way, over time, they eventually read dozens of best books ever written. In this way, over time, they eventually read dozens of the best books ever written, right? Schedule blocks of time. I know we say this scheduling, you hear it so much. Like, I think that's the only way. Like, I mean, to be honest, you think about it. If you got to be to work at 8 to 5 every day, that's your schedule. You can't show up at 10 and be like, oh, I'm staying 10 to 7, unless you have that type of flexible job, right? So it's the same thing with our goals and what we're trying to do. We got to be like, okay, am I going to watch Netflix, or am I going to go ahead and get to this? Am I going to do this, or am I going to try this new hobby? But I think the main thing that always stops us is scrolling and watching TV and not executing. Like at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Not executing anything, right? Says many highly productive people schedule specific activities and pre-planned time slots all day long. These people build their work lives around accomplishing key tasks one at a time. As a result, they become more and more productive and eventually produce 2 times, 3 times, even 5 times as much as an average person just from scheduling, y'all. Like if that don't tell us this is so important to schedule what we need to have a schedule, just like we was in school. Just because we grown is like we ain't really grown if we ain't got a schedule. Like if we not looking at our calendar every second of the day, look, we got to put it on the schedule. Use a time planner, says. A time planner broken down by day, hour, and minute and organized in advance can be one of the most powerful personal productivity tools of all. It enables you to see where you can consolidate and create blocks of time for concentrated work. So it's like focus, getting focus. During these working times, turn off this telephone, eliminate all distractions, and work nonstop. That's what I have to do. Turn off my phone. Like I think I have to start putting my phone in another room so that I don't even see it, so that I don't hear it. I turn the ringer off. Even I feel like even though I do sometimes turn the ringer off, I'll be like checking it, or I'll look on the social media, and I gotta start putting in another room. It says during these working times, turn off the telephone, eliminate all distractions, and work nonstop. One of the best work habits of all is to get up early and work at home in the morning for 2 to 3 hours. You can get 3 times as much work done at home without interruptions as you ever could in a busy office where you are surrounded by people and bombarded by phone calls. What? Yes, we're gonna have a great year. It's about to be. Sorry, y'all. Make every minute count. I'm excited, y'all. Y'all have. Ooh. When you fly on business, you can create your office in the air. Look, I'm telling you, I'm excited. I'm so excited. I feel like, I'm gonna finish this, y'all. All right. It says, when the plane takes off, when you fly on business, you can create your office in the air by planning your work thoroughly before you depart. When the plane takes off, you can work nonstop for the entire flight, especially if you're on American Airlines, right? You will be amazed at how much work you can go through when you work steadily in an airplane without interruption. One of the keys to high levels of performance. I don't know about that because I feel like when I'm on an airplane, sometimes I just be out. It's like I get on there, I have intentions of working or reading a book, and then boom, I'll be knocked out. Or somebody next to me sit and we just talk all the whole entire flight. I talked to this guy for, I think we was on 3 hours on that flight. We talked and laughed the whole entire time. It was the first time I ever had met somebody who liked watching the reality show. One of my I don't know what you want to call it, but one of my things that I like to do, right? Watching this reality show is called it's the people that's in Miami, Mississippi, or wherever they at, Alabama or somewhere. But I was like, oh, you like that show? Oh my God, that's the first time I ever had somebody to talk about. And we sat there for like 30 minutes laughing and talking about that show. And it was so funny. But anyway, it says one of the keys to high levels of performance and productivity is to make every minute count. Use travel and transition times, what are often called gifts of time, to complete small chunks of larger tasks. So just because you in the airport and you on vacation, you could be using, that time to do what you got to do. Or you on business, you know what I mean? I know I'll just be knocked out sometimes on the flight. I'll be like, knocked out. I'll wake up and be like, oh shit, it's over. People be getting off. Nobody told me nothing. I remember one time I was asleep and there was nobody on the plane. I woke up like, what the heck? the lady's like, the flight attendant's like, excuse me, ma'am. I'm like, I didn't hear nothing. Oh man, I must have been knocked out because I'm a light sleeper, but I guess I'm really not a light sleeper in situations like that. But yes, okay, focus, Mecca, focus. We are talking about business and getting stuff done. I like sleep, y'all. All right, eat that frog. Here we go. One, think continually of different ways that you can save, schedule, and consolidate large chunks of time. Use these times to work on important tasks with most significant long-term consequences. So we're working on the most important task that's going to get us where we need to go. If it ain't helping us get where we need to go, no, right? Make every minute count is number two. Make every minute count. Work steadily and continuously without diversion of distraction by planning and preparing your work in advance. Most of all, keep focused on the most important results for which you are responsible. Period. Y'all, we got 2 chapters left. Oh, snap. Look at this. We read this whole book. Look, don't tell no. Look, if somebody be like, you ain't never read no book, what? You be like, what? I read the whole book of Eat That Frog with Mecca. I read the whole book of Eat That Frog. I don't know what you talking about. I don't know what you talking about. Look, just tell them. Tell them. I read books. I don't know, and we about to read the CEO. Diary of a CEO. What, this book is really good, and we're gonna be reading something else spiritually on Rich Girl Meditation. I'm getting back on that. I think I'm going to do that for Rich Girl Meditation, like on a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or I might get back into it like every night, like I was doing it. I might do that because I need to get back to a nightly routine. I've been bullshitting, and I just need to get back focused. I got distracted. All right. Literally. I got distracted. We're not distracted no more, all right? Thanks to Tay, we's not distracted no more, all right? We focus. Period. All right. Oh, thank you, Miss Sugar. We is focused. All right. This is our affirmation for today. Our affirmation for today, where'd it go? I am laser focused on my goals. I eliminate distractions and take bold action towards success. I am laser focused on my goals. I eliminate distractions and take bold action toward success. That's our affirmation for today. I hope you felt that, because we ain't got time to play no more. All right. And let's check out Google Alerts. It's a lot, y'all. Oh, wait till y'all see this new. Y'all, wait till y'all see this new app that I found. Oh my God. It was like, I don't know. Oh, it literally was like being able to literally just put a link in. It was a link to a YouTube video, and it literally broke down everything. It broke down the notes. It gave you a test you could take. Oh my God, I was like, what the? Like, learning just got super fucking easy. I was like, this is amazing. So I'm doing a video on that. I'm trying to tell y'all a little bit, but I want to show y'all because it was just like, oh my God. And it's on my phone, so I can't see because we only on one phone now, y'all, which sucks. But maybe not for too long. When I leave out today, we might be back in action. But the and I can't remember the name of it. It's like a I'm about to pull it up real quick. Hold up. Oh man, I gotta find this. I gotta find it. But like I said, I have it on my phone, so I'm gonna share it with you guys today. Because I'm back on making my content. I feel like I've been going I went on that vacation and I just came back all discombobulated. Like, what the hell? But it's okay because it literally was like, I feel like over this last 2 weeks, like a flower has been blooming, right? And in that process, it's been, dead leaves falling, and it's on. It's on. It's no more. It's just no more playing small, y'all. All right, let's get over here to Google Alerts. But I'm sorry that I mentioned that app and then I just kind of just didn't give y'all everything y'all needed with it because I don't remember the name of it and it's right on my phone. But I'm just telling y'all, when I seen the things that it could do, I was like, oh my god, this is freaking amazing. And I be telling y'all, I'm so happy that CapCut is back, y'all, because I feel like that was my hardest thing with editing or other people's stuff. I feel like I had just come molded with CapCut. You know what I mean? And I was using the other stuff. I was using InShot, but it just wasn't hitting the same. The fonts wasn't the same. It just nothing was the same. And I'm like, I'm thinking, I was using somebody else's. We was editing on my YouTube friend's channel yesterday, and I'm like, well, let me see what you edit on. And I'm looking at it. It literally looked like it's something from like 1990 something. The way the inside of the program was, I was like, this looks old as shit. I was like, it don't even have. I don't know, man. I don't understand why these companies don't see the backgrounds or do change, innovate. Like that, it's minor stuff that CapCut has that these other platforms could have, but they don't. And I'm like, what the heck? Why don't y'all do this? Why isn't this on here? Why can't I change my font? Why is this font so old and outdated? So when I seen CapCut was back in the app, I was like, too bad my iPhone is down because we miss her. We miss her. All right, here we go. Google Alerts, y'all. Google Alerts. I was getting back. I'm focused now, y'all. All right, I said I'll have to run over here. My best friend called this morning. They got a new office, so I'm excited to see that. But they also need me to do some work, so I'm going over there after this live to check them out and see what they got going on. Celebrate his new office, and let's see what's going on. They got some information for YouTube. It says 10 times YouTube found itself in hot water. No, let's see what's going on with some AI, right? Because we know that we like AI. We like AI and we like selling digital products. But look at this. It says 6 untapped online business to launch this February. Y'all, let's look at this. It says 6 online says in 1 AI powered presentation design services. It says offer AI generated pitch deck services for startups. Create a subscription based service where businesses can request user AI driven presentations. Launch a PowerPoint and AI deck shop on Etsy where users can purchase pre-made templates. Okay, I don't know if somebody want to do that, but then it says why it works. And AI can automate most of the work, letting you focus on storytelling and brand building or branding. It says companies and entrepreneurs lack design expertise, even with AI at their disposal. And I've learned that recently. Like, as much people want to think, oh, you can build a website with AI. I don't need you. Well, guess what? If you can't build a website without AI, 9 times out of 10, you're not going to be able to build it with AI because there's still going to be things like it's not perfect. At least I haven't seen anything it does it where it's just like, wow, this is so amazing. Every time I've built websites with AI, it's like, this is kind of mediocre. This is you still gotta fix stuff. You still gotta go in and knowing how to do this and know how to do that. So anyway, number 2, micro SaaS for niche audience. I don't know what that is, but let's say it says forget building the next $1 billion app. Instead, launch a micro SaaS, a small scale. Let's look. What does that mean? Micro SaaS, right? SaaS. I feel like I've heard it before, but I need to update myself on it. My internet is really acting weird today. I don't like that. I don't like when my internet acts weird because I feel like I pay way too damn much for my internet to be acting weird. Don't make me switch. They about to make me switch, y'all. I like to move fast. We got things to do. We ain't got time to be sitting around here playing with these folks. tell us what we need to know. And then it's so sad without having Siri, man, because I could just be like, hey Siri, what's micro SaaS mean? And then it'll be like, hey Mecca, this is what it means. I miss Siri, y'all. All right, so I just want to see. I'm gonna come back to that one until the computer gets going. It says ghostwriting for short form content. It says forget traditional long form content ghostwriting. The real money is in 2024 lies in short form content ghostwriting. It says why it works. Companies and entrepreneurs need engagement, but do not have time to craft viral worthy posts. AI generated content lacks personality, so skilled ghostwriters are in demand. I guess they haven't set up their chat for personality, maybe, because some people have some personality. I don't know. It says number 4, digital experience monetization. Because people no longer just want digital products. They want interactive, personalized experience. It says AI-powered interactive workbooks for personal development or career growth. Personalized immersive travel planning guides that use AI to adapt recommendations. Custom ChatGPT powered mini coaches in niches like fitness, meditation, or language learning. Wow, y'all. I don't know. Look at this. So we got one more. And then it says community-driven learning platforms. It says online courses are oversaturated, but community-based learning platforms are the future. Instead of just selling pre-recorded lessons, build communities where people can learn together. This is how to monetize. Create a paid Discord community for your niche. Launch a cohort-based program where members learn by engaging, not just watching videos. And then offer live Q&A mastermind sessions rather than static course content. And I ain't gonna lie, that's where I see myself going personally. I don't want people having to go and watch videos. Now, to be honest, if that's how you learn, there will be options available for those individuals, right? But I feel like I want people to be able to, like, we can like execute right now. Forget you sitting here saying, oh, I got my website and oh, I don't know what to do next. All right, pull it the fuck up. Pull it up. Where's the problem? Okay, you can't change your picture. Here is how you change your picture. Oh, you don't know how to add another page? Here's how you add your page. Here's how if you want to change your damn web, here's how you change it. How do I get sales? Let's figure it out. Where are your customers at? Okay, let's find them. Like, I want to go out there and do the work. All right, I love you. See you tomorrow morning. So that's what I see for myself, having, I won't call it some type of mastermind or I guess cohort where we meet and you ask questions. If you got problems, we fix it. We bring in people who can fix it, meaning we bring in the accountants to make sure that we're writing off all the stuff on our taxes properly. We the business people, the lawyers, I want to be able to bring in the people and ask the questions that we are most likely to inquire about and make sure that we're doing these things right. There's so many things as business owners, it's just not the basic stuff. Oh, you got your branding, you got this. There'll be stuff behind the scenes that we don't know about that we need to have in place, so that's where I see myself going into, and not just doing the video thing. Look at this burn I got. Oh my God, I'm glad I took the Band-Aid off, because when it was on the Band-Aid, it was looking, woo. It was not allowing the scab up, but I hate getting burns, sores, anything. So if you haven't, I want you to get your schedule going. My computer's still loading over here, so I'm sorry. I'll probably come on later today, do like a little Google Alerts with Mecca thing, you know what I mean? So I can show you guys. But we did find out about 6 untapped businesses that you can get into right now. So I don't know if it's something that you're into, but definitely there are a few that I know that I could implement into my business as I speak. I just need to maybe learn a few of these AI tools, because I told y'all those chat bots is something I want to get into. I really want to do these chat bots, but offering AI generated pitch decks, that's interesting, so I'm definitely going to check it out. But It's your girl Mecca Joy. I hope that you had a wonderful day with me today. I'm sorry that I was going so long, but we back. We back in the building. We back in the building. So just to wrap up, make sure that you like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you are subscribed to my YouTube channel, please make sure you go subscribe. It's MJ Consulting, but I also no, it's Mecca Joy on YouTube, and then Mecca Joy Consulting on Instagram. But if you haven't followed my other channel, it's the Mecca Joy Show on YouTube. That is where I'll be doing like culture and talking about the craziness that's going on in the world, and you know, just showing a little bit more of my personality and how deep I can get with some shit. Currently, I got some, you know, some YouTube like hip hop stuff that I was doing reviews on. But I was talking with one of my friends yesterday. He was like, Matt, that's not where to go. That's going to take way too long for you to reach where you need to reach when we try and get to the bag on YouTube, right? So they already got 200,000 followers, but because they started doing music reviews, the money not hitting the way they should because of the copyright and stuff, right? So he was like, Matt, you gotta start talking about this stuff. So it's like the politics, the, you know, different things. It might not be your favorite, but he was like, we gotta go over in this way. Come over this side and just see, right? And then it was like you could create other channels to talk about the stuff that you want to talk about. But the he literally in a week, if we say in a month, he's gonna be monetized on YouTube with his channel. He started a new channel just a few months ago, and I literally yesterday just watched like, oh, this shit's about to pop. He's like, listen, Mac, mind you, I'm teaching him how to do the thumbnails, so that because he paid somebody to do the thumbnails, and he's like, Mac, I feel like I can knock things out faster if I'm able to do the thumbnails myself. So I've been going and teaching him how to use Canva and showing him how to set it up. But I realize it now, like I feel like I'm a beast with OBS now. So I can go in there, set up the scene, set up your stuff. So if anybody needs help with that and is trying to, you know, do OBS, because I know there are other paid platforms that you can use to do what you need to do to stream on YouTube and stuff like that. But if you don't have the funds and don't want to be spending this extra money, you can use OBS and it's free, you know? So, but yeah, so I was over there yesterday helping with that, and it just was exciting. So I say, if you haven't been around other entrepreneurs lately, or just people who just like pour into you, get around that. All right. I know I was missing it. I was crowded in this house, not surrounding myself with the love that I deserve and the people that I know that genuinely love me and want to see me win. So get you some of them people, right? If you don't have it, I'm definitely one of those people for y'all. I want to see us all win. I want to see you win. And if you are struggling somewhere, some way right now, DM me. We not going this week. We gonna fix whatever you're struggling with, and figure out a way to get out of it. All right. And even if it's mentally, like if you listen, there's a few months ago, I was struggling with rent. Fucking stressed the fuck out. I ain't never got an eviction notice my whole 46 years. At least, no, I'm saying the whole time I've been on my own, I've never got one. And then get one, I was like, what the fuck is that shit? You know what I'm saying? But we handled it. Everything worked out. And what I do know and where I was at in that space was I was worrying. I was not putting my faith in God. I was not praying. I was not meditating. I was not doing anything that was in alignment with receiving what was rightfully mine. And then boom, I changed the thoughts. I changed the way I was feeling, and things changed. Rent got paid. You know, so I just say, wherever you at, I hope that's in a good space. But if not, go pray. Go love on yourself. Go take a shower. Go wash off of that bad energy, you know? But that's it. That's all. I love you guys. Remember our affirmation for today. Let's rewind it real quick and then I'm out. Our affirmation for today is, I am laser focused on my goals. I eliminate distractions and take bold action towards success. All right. Make sure your success isn't about being perfect. It's about staying consistent, taking action. See you tomorrow. Same time, same place, same energy. Keep growing, keep glowing, and keep going. It's your girl, Mecca Joy. I love y'all. Thank you for being here. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace. We did that, y'all. We did that. Okay, I won. I'll make sure I keep you on my schedule, so I come back and check you out at 1 o'clock. All right, or send me an invite too, and I'll come over and check you out. All right, I love y'all. Have a great day. Peace. YouTube, we did it. I hope you can hear me over there. I'm gonna come back and make sure and rewatch this. I'm trying to make sure that I start getting the camera so that I'm looking directly at you and both of the things, because I do feel like that's a little off a little bit. So I apologize. But as I continue to do this, I know I'm going to get better. I know I'm going to get better. So I just hope that you're around for it and you able to see it. So if you are still here, I just want you to know that I love you and I thank you for supporting me. And I will see you tomorrow. Same time, same place, same energy. Mwah! Peace.